Okay, here's a little example about a Graham's Law of Diffusion question. So you can see at the top I have the problem written down already. So we have a given, gas 1 is going to be oxygen in this case, gas 2 is going to be argon. If the gases are at the same temperature and argon has a speed of 311 meters per second, I want to know what the speed of oxygen will be. So first thing I'm going to do is just write down the formula for Graham's Law of Diffusion. So we have V1, that's velocity 1, over V2, my velocity 2. And then we're going to set that equal to the square root of this case of molar mass 2 and molar mass 1. Now it is very important that V2 and M2 are diagonal from each other. And then V1 and M1 are diagonal from each other. So it doesn't really matter which gas you're going to call gas 1 or gas 2. In this case, I happen to label them for you. So just plugging in then what we know, I gave you V2. So I'm going to write V1 over 311. So that's going to be the left side. On the right side, sorry, my square root got a little big there, that's okay. Molar mass of 2. So I would need to look up the molar mass of argon. In this case, it is equal to 39.95. Then on the bottom, the molar mass of oxygen. So something to remember here, oxygen is a diatomic. So its mass is not simply going to be just 16, it is 16 times 2, which is going to be 32 instead of 16. Now, the way I would solve this is I would solve the right side first. So remember, this part right here, let's highlight this for you. This part right over here, it's the square root of 39.95 divided by 32. So what I would take first is I would do 39.95 divided by 32. Keep that result in your calculator and then take the square root of it. When I do that, I get a value of 1.117. And then on the right side, we still have V1 over 311 meters per second. Now the last thing is going to be to solve. To solve this, what I'm going to do is take 1.117 multiplied by 311, and that'll give me my final answer. So V1 in this case, is going to end up being, with proper sig figs, 347 meters per second. That is going to be the speed of O2. Hopefully that helps walk through a Graham's law problem.